Hi, welcome back to my floating space to craft. I'm still on my cruise ship and I just finished this 2-page layout from a pre-done page kit that I had. And I have just a few scraps. I really limited the amount of paper that I brought, especially for these pre-done pages. And unfortunately, this paper is not quite big enough to do a full regular size A2 card mat. So I'm just going to maximize the size that I can get out of it, out of this cardstock. And then I don't have a card base with me in the room where I'm working, so I decide that I will just make the card front, and then I will, when I get home, cut the right size card to sort of fit it. So I have this cute paper, which I do really like. It's got kind of a modern print on it. And then the back side is solid color. So I really get 2 papers in one on this. So I'm just taking a look and measuring out where I think I can cut this. And then one of the items that I used on the page kit was my a little ticket corner rounder. So I have a new stamp set of lots of different thank yous. It's from Trinity Stamps. And so I pulled out one of the thanks, sort of a modern font to use on this little card front. And then I brought all my mini distress inks, and they're not the perfect ink for stamping, especially when you don't have a MISTI and you can't do it, double stamp it on a stamp platform, but it's going to work. And I was a little disorganized. This was the first day that I was trying to scrapbook, and I was trying to remember where I had stashed things. I was operating everything out of one bag, so things got a little jumbled in there. So I found my little Fisker stamp platforms, and you can see my camera turned a little bit. I'm going to work on the camera angles for this. And this was a new stamp, so I'm giving it a little rub down, trying to make sure that it's going to stamp okay. And probably what I should have done is stamped off on a piece of paper first. I might have gotten even a better image, but I really didn't have, even a scrap paper sitting around. I should have pulled one out. But it stamps okay. It looks a little distressed, and I'm okay with that. It was a pretty clear image, though. And I really liked that font to match this sort of modern aesthetic paper. And so now I'm going to trim that down a little bit, because I don't want to cover the pretty patterned paper quite as much. But I'm just going to do very simple treatment on these papers, and these papers are pretty thin, so and a friend loaned me a baby wipe because I forgot to bring those with me. And you can see all those different thank yous on this stamp set. I think that's going to be so handy to have so many different thank you stamps. So I'm just going to do a little trimming up of this. And thinking about it now, I probably could have matted this to make it help make it stand out a little bit more. but it comes out all right. And I'm really just trying to use the things that I had left over from this one little page kit. Then just trying to figure out where I want everything. And this video, I've just sped it up at like 1.5 times because I literally just spent 10 or 15 minutes using up these supplies. And I do use my art glitter glue. And then I end up putting this more over to the left, and then that leaves me space. I still had some more sequins, very few sequins left over from the page kit that I had brought along to embellish. And I'm going to stick a few of those down for a little bit of bling on this. And I decide to not use the big one. I'm just going to use 3 little small ones. So I was having a little bit of a problem with my glue bottle. It had been, you know, in low pressure, and so it was just seeping out once I pulled the pin out. So it was getting a little bit messy on the nozzle. And I was really glad I remembered to bring my little pickup tool here. And so this is just a way that I'm using up those scraps. I'll take something else home that I can turn into a quick card. All I need to do is add a card base. It'll be a little bit of a strange size, but I'm okay with that. And I'm trying to, I forgot to bring a little trash bag, but I have some bags in my room, so next time I do this, I will have a trash bag near me. And here we go. I think I show it a little bit of a close-up. So just to show you what it'll look like on on something white. I didn't pop anything up, but I have a card base done. Thanks for watching.